Were you thinking of selling or buying a home and you're unsure if now's the right time? Hi, my name is Downey, and I've been selling real estate for over 11 years now in the Alexandria and Northern Virginia areas. And firstly, I want to let you know that there are a lot of people struggling with this decision right now, and I'm always here to help you understand the marketplace and what's right for you and your family. Today, I want to talk about our normal marketplace seasonality, our current demand levels, and how interest rates have changed the landscape for sellers and buyers in our marketplace. I'm also going to give you some key indicators that I look for in the economy when I make these kind of decisions. Now below this video, you're going to find a buyer demand index for Washington, D.C. area, and the buyer demand chart does a good job of showing our seasonality of our marketplace. You will find that regardless of our year, the lowest month of inventory on market is December, and it starts to trend upward with the spring being our strongest and longest selling season. Demand slows down in the summer months and then rockets back upward in September for a shorter 2-month robust fall selling season. So the key takeaways for sellers, historically, if you're selling in the fall, it's better to get your home on the market earlier in the fall, and if that's not possible, you might want to think about waiting for the early spring market, which is still in the winter, February technically. That's because demand is increasing and most of the supply, meaning your competing sellers, haven't made it to the marketplace yet. For buyers, historically, you're going to find more homes in the market to choose from during the peak selling seasons, yet your best deals are to be had in the late fall, in July and August. Now the chart shows that there's been a gap between this demand last year and this year, and the start of the year indicated that we were seeing less of the craziness that we saw in 2020 and 2021. And if you focus your attention on March, you're going to see the gap between the years greatly increase. That's because in March the interest rate went up and it started to trend upward very fast from 3.75 all the way up to 6, which has chilled out demand quite a bit. For sellers in the short term, you need to be prepared for the new normal, which used to be the old normal before this crazy market. And good homes will sell quickly in our market if the proper preparation is done, if the home's properly priced and then well marketed. And generally speaking, gone are the days of crazy offers with 50 offers in hand. Sellers should make sure their agent is putting advertising dollars toward campaigns that find real buyers. This market is not a market for neighbor-only open houses and resources spent on listed postcards, just listed postcards or campaigns to your neighbors. And I say this because neighbors have probably already refinanced and are not too motivated to buy at a higher interest rate in their same neighborhood. Okay, so more resources need to be spent digitally to reach beyond your neighborhood and cast a wider net because there's less demand. Now for buyers in the short term, the sky hasn't completely fallen out of the sky, and all of the competing buyers have not left the marketplace. Only the weaker, less experienced competitors have exited. This means that unrealistic buyers who misjudge the market and think the pendulum has greatly shifted in their favor are going to lose out. They still will get beaten out by another offer. See, there's experienced buyers who know that the rates could continue to rise and are ready and willing to purchase if the right home surfaces. These buyers know that refinancing can be done later if the opportunity presents itself, or it could be that today's rate is a decent rate compared to what we're going to see next year or the year after. Buyers should not expect to see pricing drop too much in our marketplace because as higher interest rates are going to damper the expectations for sellers to be able to step up buy, right? They're going to stay in their homes a little bit longer than we're accustomed to, and that's going to create tight inventory levels, and we expect that to continue. Now, if you think about it, everybody refinanced into super low rates ever since the easing started in 2008. So it's been 14 years. For younger buyers, all they know is a low rate, and that may make some people become accustomed and feel uncomfortable as to what's going on right now, but they have to get used to it. And if you're one of these buyers, my advice to you is to get your head around it pretty quickly and not wait too long. We had 14 years of low rates, and I think that party is over. And I can remember when rates were 15% back in the early 80s. Now, there's not a lack of economic predictions floating around, and many have asked me if this is like the housing bubble of 2008, and it's not. Underwriting and compliance has greatly changed the lending industry as far as it relates to real estate. And the debt crisis we are experiencing now is not from residential mortgages. The areas of debt concern this time around are federal government, corporate lending, and consumer areas like student loans, auto loans, and credit cards. The real estate market will be affected, but not because of loan underwriting practices in residential real estate. So it's a little bit different, and it's going to be a little new for us. For the long term, there are 3 economic leading indicators that sellers and buyers should become more familiar with and learn more about. The first and easy indicator to watch is the amount of national inventory new home builders have on the hand, right? The level of new home inventory has been increasing. Monitoring the mortgage spread is another good area that you want to look at, and the mortgage spread is widening. This means that the mortgage interest rates are rising faster than the treasury yields. And it's a risk management with mortgage investors, and our current spread is out of harmony. It's too great. There's too much of a gap there. And the last indicator that I look at is money supply or liquidity of our economy. And simply put, the Fed Reserve, is they pumping money into the economy, like quantitative easing, and keeping the interest rates low so more people and businesses can spend, or that's putting more money into the economy, or are they increasing the rate like 75 basis points, which they did yesterday, which is essentially making it more unpalatable for borrowers, resulting in a decrease of money supply in the economy. So you want to take a look at that. Now, with all this information, it's a lot to digest. If you need to talk to someone about if now's the right time for you to sell or buy, please give me a call, 571-228-4159. Thanks, and have a great day.